Hello guys, and welcome back to another Bluudys Garage video. A couple of days ago, might have been a week ago now, I asked people on the socials to send me a couple of pictures of their car and a little bit of a brief description about what it is and what mods have been done, and I'll give it a bit of a roasting. This is the first time I've ever done it on camera. I like to roast people's cars as they drive past, and yeah, but I've never done it on camera, so we're going to see how we get on, and we're going to see what your guys' responses are, and we will go from there. And if you enjoy it, I can always do another video. I can always get more people in. So in this video, we have 10 brave souls that have decided to send me their pictures and a bit of information about their car. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to rip the cars, I'm going to rip the grammar if needs be on the comments that they've sent in, rip. Some people have even took the mick out of their own car when they've sent me the information, so that goes to show the level of some of the cars that we've got. So, and you're going to learn as we go along things that I like and things that I don't like, but we're going to get into this, and we're going to start with the first car. Now, I do have notes down at the side of me, and I'm doing, hopefully, I've got all this set up right, that we'll have the picture up, coming up on the screen any second, and my face and my body will shrink to a smaller image in a second. That's how I'm hoping to do this in the editing, so we shall see. So, the first car comes from a gentleman called John Hughes on Instagram, and it is a 1.8 Vectra VV. I don't know what a VV is, but he's put it VV. Maybe it's a VVTi, but his is a VV. And the first things that you're going to notice, has a ridiculously giant, large spoiler for such a strange car. It does not need a spoiler like that. It does not fit. And John goes ahead and it says it's off a Honda Accord. It didn't look right on a Honda Accord. It doesn't look right on the Vectra. It looks silly, it looks daft, and I don't like it at all. I'm going to be honest. The only thing I do like from the rear of the car are your lights, because I did the same sort of thing to my lights, where you tinted the top and the bottom. But the spoiler is ridiculous. Get it off the car before it falls off and hits someone, because that's what it's going to do. And if you've bolted it on, oh my god, it's even worse. Even worse. It looks like it's a fake spoiler off a Supra, because it's so bloody big. It's like a grab handle. I want to pick your car up and move it around like this. No, take it off. Don't like it. We're going to go on to the next picture, which is from the front. And I can still see the ridiculous spoiler from here. But you've gone ahead and you've got some, I don't know if they're black mirror covers, you painted the mirror covers, maybe the poverty spec mirror covers, because you've also got black door handles. And I don't know if you painted that or if that's what you're going for. If you have painted them, why? Because it makes your car look even worse than it is, because they're black and they're not colour coded. But yeah, I can see you've got stickers. Those stickers are not a modification, and your front bumper is a different colour silver than the rest of your car. And you do have wind deflectors, and you have a sun strip. And I know I have a sun strip on the Supra, but I hate sun strips. I need to get rid of the one off the Supra, or sell the car. John, you're not doing well, I'll be honest, mate, so far. And then we're going to go inside. Oh my god. That isn't what I think it is. It's a bloody steering wheel cover. Who has a steering wheel cover? Oh my god. Why? Taxi drivers have steering wheel covers. Are you a taxi driver? Was this a taxi? Maybe it was a taxi. Taxi with a stupid spoiler. And a steering wheel cover. And it's pink. You've got a silver car with black bits, and you've got a red mat, and you've got a pink steering wheel cover. What is your colour code? It's ludicrous. And you have a, definitely a taxi driver. I've just spotted the Ambi Pure car freshener. Just, that is taxi driver all over. You have a taxi. You're driving a taxi. I'm done. John, we're done. We're done. I'm going to move on to the next car. And when I go on to the next car, what is the next car? It comes from a Instagram account called Earth Dreams UK. And it is a Honda Civic FK8 Type R. Bam. I can see someone's face in the window. Right, I'll give you a bit of a spec about this car, because the guy has been nice enough to send me a full spec. It is a Type R. It's running 430 brake horsepower, 520 Newton meters. It has an Venturi intake and turbo pipe, Owens Development Hybrid Turbo, Dreams Automotive Intercooler, HKS Solid Boost Pipe, Scorpion Decat, Scorpion Full Exhaust, Acuity Stage 3 gear shifter, Acuity unrated, I think you're supposed to put up rated, but you put unrated, gearbox bushings, and a K-Tuner V1.2 remapped by King Tuner. That sounds fishy. Yeah, right, so that is a lot of stuff, and I will admit that you've done a lot of work, and it's it sounds quite an impressive car on the road because it's going to be pretty quick and it's going to scream quite well without having VTEC. But let's be honest, these Honda Civics, they might be fantastic on the road, they might be fantastic on the track, or they are. I'm not even going to say they might be, they are fantastic on the road and they are fantastic on the track. But it looks like the Stormtrooper has made love to a blender, and this is the offspring. It's like they didn't know when to stop this. Oh my God, look at the rear of that car, that is ridiculous. I mean, there's just too much going off. VTEC Turbo, get that sticker off your car. Oh my God. Just a spoiler on a spoiler. There's a shark fin with the spoiler. There's something else above that top spoiler. It's outside the Honda garage. As it broke down, shouldn't have done. It's a bloody Honda. But there's just slashes and gashes and marks, and there's just stuff everywhere. You don't know where to look. There's a lot of stuff on there. I mean, you've got wind deflectors as well. Why is it wind deflectors? Wind deflectors are not a mod. That's 2 cars in a row, wind deflectors. I hate wind deflectors. Just no wind deflectors. But I admire the engine work. I just do not like the look of the car. And then last but not least, we have your third picture. Can I roast it? Yes, I can roast it. I've just spotted what I'm roasting your engine on. I like the engine. I like how clean it is. I like the Cusco freaking top strut brace. Love it. Love this E-Venturi carbon fibre business. And I bet they weren't cheap. Because I bet they weren't. But you have hashtag KingTuner1. And I don't care if that is the person who remapped it. You don't have, no, what is it with people on hashtag stickers? No. Stickers are not mods. No, take it off. Don't like it. Don't like it. I think you've done quite well, I'll be honest. I haven't really slated it. Oh, gosh, look at that, let's go back. I haven't really slated it that much. I like the engine. It's very neat and compact. I'm supposed to be roasting your car, but I can't really roast it if I like it. But yeah, I think you've done well there so far. So we're going to go on to the next car. And I need to turn the page in my book. The next one is Ash. Ash on Instagram sent me a picture of his Toyota MR2. Now, I like Toyota MR2s. So this is going to be hard for me to roast a car that I really like. I do like that, I will admit. It looks pretty. I like the blue. It's better than my blue because mine's a wrap that I did myself. But I don't like white wheels. I really don't like white wheels. Look at my nice clean car. I've gone down the road 2 feet. Dirty again. Wipe it. Wipe it. Wipe it some more. No. Don't like the white wheels. It looks alright, but I think they'd look better with, like, you know, I'll be honest, I think silver will probably look better. Silver or a darker silver. Maybe anthracite, I don't know. But he stands well, the wheel's nice, the car's nice. I'm struggling to roast it at the moment. Let's go for your next picture. Oh, hang on, what is in the background of that picture? We have a big covering over something. Maybe that's all the spare MR2s that you used to build it. Because they're all rusting. I wonder if you have rust. Do you have rust? Oh, look at that. It's a 3S GTE. That's very pretty. I should probably tell you the spec of his car, because he gave me a spec. So it's a Forge 3S GTE. It's a CT26 hybrid turbo, 3-inch turbo back exhaust with a greedy boost controller, HKS fuel cut defender, fuel labs, can't even read my bloody writing. Fuel labs, fuel pressure regulator, and teen coilovers. It's a nice list, nice bit of work, I will admit. Trying to roast it here. I know these Forge engines can be good, but they normally go pop at some point. The normal ones go pop, the Forge ones go pop. The Forge ones will last longer, don't get me wrong, but you haven't told me how much power you're running, so I don't know if it's going to go pop, but you know, fingers crossed it doesn't go pop. I'm struggling to roast it. It looks nice. It's a really tidy example. I think you're doing well here. Let's go to your last picture. Oh, look at that last picture. Oh, look at them. Right, you have the cookie lights. You have the cookie lights and you've got this nice setup with the spoiler and the rear bumper that looks really nice. The thing is with these ML2s, if you get rear-ended, you're pretty much right away. You're going to write the car off anyway because all the values in the back end of these cars. You know, the engine's there, you got the cookie tail lights at 500 quid, and then obviously you got all the niceness there. But I'm sorry, Ash. You gave me to roast it. I really like it, and I think I'm slightly biased because I have my own, and because I have my own MR2. I know what they like. I know what they like to drive, and other than the colour of the wheels, I love the colour of your car. I don't think I can. I'm jealous of the colour. I'm jealous of the paintwork looks good, and I'm jealous of the engine. So I don't think I can actually roast it. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move swiftly on. We're gonna go to Tom. Tom is on Instagram and he sent me a picture or some pictures of his Toyota Celica ZZT231. And boom, there it is. The first thing I'm going to notice is it's bloody filthy. It's disgusting. Black. Is it black? Is that dirty? It looks black. I think it's actually blue. Get it washed, you dirty man. Look at it. Someone's messaging me. Sorry, guys. But yes, I don't know what the hell's going off. Get your car washed. It's that dirty. It looks black. And I'm pretty sure it's probably blue. What mods have you done? You haven't told me of any mods. Or at least I don't think you have. You have said it's rusty. You have said it has lack appeal. And you've also said it's got an incurable rattly noise. And then last but not least, you said you have a hole in the exhaust the size of a golf ball. Why do I even need to roast your car when you've already done it yourself? I'm going to move on to the next picture. The next picture is of the interior. And to be fair, that interior looks pretty tidy. I can't tell if the dashboard's black or if it's light grey. I think it's light grey. I hate it. Yeah, because you've got black bits. Don't like light grey. It looks horrible. I don't know why they ever bring dashboards out that's not black. So far, other than being dirty, I don't think you're doing bad. It is okay. I'll give you okay. And then we'll go for your last picture. Oh look, it's almost clean. And you're sat in the director's spot. I can see that. Are you the director? Not sure on that one. Do you have stickers on the back of your car that say teen? Yes. So are you on teen coilovers? I don't know, what is it? VVTI 180, I think that says. And it's dirty still, because look at the roof. Look at all that. On the whole, I don't think it's a tidy looking car. No, I think it's a tidy looking car. I think you've done well. I want to move on. I'm going to see if I can roast someone else's. All these cars, oh good God. So next we have Zach's Supra. Zach Jones. Well, first off, you could have sent me some bigger pictures. Or it might be Facebook that's made him. Zach is off of Facebook. It might be Facebook that's made him small. But your car is really small in the bigger picture. And maybe you should have a bigger picture for your car. But I don't know. It looks like it's a half decent car. I can't really tell. I can't see it. It's that far away. You've got some big wheels and you've got a big spec. So let's have a quick read. So it's running 480 horsepower. It's an NAT like my Supra. And you have an R154 manual gearbox swap. You have the excess power turbo kit. Don't like the excess power turbo kit. They're not great. But you've got 480 horse out of it, so I'll let you off. ECU Master Black standalone ECU. You have 1100cc injectors. That is ridiculous for an NAT. Especially if you only got 480 horsepower. You have the Whiff-Bits coil pack. So that must mean you're made of money. Because Whiff-Bits are the most expensive bloody garage on the planet. That I've seen. You have a Blitz Nurspec exhaust. Again, they're an expensive exhaust to buy. Full Rilux kit, but not fitted. Teen Advanced Z coilovers and ultralight Nürburgring wheels. So we'll have hopefully a close look at them in a second. Now, other than the excess power kit, everything on there sounds pretty expensive. Even though you've done the gearbox swap, which is better than the W58, but not as good as the V161. But everything else is pretty expensive. So are you made of money? If you're made of money, why did you not just buy a TT? because you've spent probably TT money on this. By the time you finish, you probably have spent TT money. But either way, it don't look bad from the back. There's a skyline on there as well. And I will admit, you do look significantly better than that skyline in that picture. Let's go to the next picture. Oh, it's slightly bigger. Oh no, oh, there we go. Oh no, you have a square number plate for? Are you a motorbike? No. Do you need a square number plate? No. Why have you got a square number plate? It's ridiculous. It just looks so bloody big. If it's a UK spec car, just put a normal UK number plate on it. If it's a Jap import, get a freaking Jap sized one on there. Not a Japai. That's different. A Jap sized one. Looks so much better. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I'll give you that. I like the colour. So I can't roast a Supra. I have a Supra. I'm trying my bloody best. What we got was the last picture. So here we have, oh dear me. So I can see that you still have obviously the same engine as me. That's why you have the up and over inlet manifold. You've got some stupidly bright gold reflective stuff to try and keep temperatures down. I get the reason why you've done it. It looks stupid because it's gold. You've got tie wraps holding the fan shroud together because all the fan shrouds are broken now, and I don't think you can really find one that's not. But you have tie wraps holding it together. I think that's funny. You've got the 2JZ GTE clear cam covers, and that just looks silly because obviously it is not a GTE, and that's why it's got the rear notch out of it, because you haven't got the bit that goes down, because you've still got the other valve covers on. You've got some random ass yellow wire attached to your battery, and in this picture you have your number plate in the windscreen. So did you have that in the, you got two? No, you don't have two. But it looks better in the windscreen than it does on the bumper, that's for sure. On the whole, I don't think it's a bad looking car. Filter's probably seen better days, but it's bloody massive. That it's got some right length to it. Yeah, I think you've done well there. I'll let you off with that one, Zach. You know, I haven't really managed to roast much. What we're moving on to next? We're moving on to Harry Richmond's. He has a Skoda Superb, and he sent this in from Instagram. Why would you send it in with the trailer? I have a trailer. So you have a ridiculously long car anyway, because the Skoda Octavia is big. The Superb is even bloody bigger. And then you're going to put a bloody trailer on the back of it. Is that the better part of this picture? Is that why you've sent me the trailer first over the car? Is the trailer better than the car? Who knows? Have you sent me a spec? You've just told me it's 170 horsepower and it's the 2-litre DSG. Now, I don't mind the DSG. I've had a 2-litre DSG 170 brake Octavia, and they're not bad cars. But other than taking the mick out of your trailer on this picture, I don't think there's a lot I can do. You've sent me a nice side-on shot there. That just goes to show you how bloody long it is. And another car with bloody wind deflectors. So you have modified it by putting, in your eyes, modified it by putting wind deflectors on. Wind deflectors are not a car mod. At all. They are just not. They're just rubbish. It's just a gimmick. And I don't like them. And I'd much rather see a car without them. Even though I've had them myself, and growing up I put them on cars, but nah. I can't tell if they're standard wheels or not, because you're missing your centre caps. Why are you missing your centre caps if there's nothing else done? I don't know. But let's move to your last picture, because I'm not really impressed. Oh, that just sums it all up. There we are, we've got a jack underneath it, bonnet's up, tools out. You've had wheel off doing something, because I can see you've got a big bar there and a big socket, so you've been doing something, I don't know what. Maybe you fitted the wheels, I don't know. You didn't tell me, you didn't give me any more information. But apparently all I know from you that is you try to fix it yourself, whatever you're doing, and you tow a trailer. What you got in your garage? What is that in your garage? I don't know, it's old, whatever it is, but it's got a weird positioning for a headlight. Right, I'm putting it at the screen, you guys can't even see. But there's something in there. Someone leave a comment below of what you think it is that's in his garage. Maybe he'll watch this video and he'll tell me what's in his garage, but it's quite old, that, whatever it is. Cool. We're going to move on to number 7. Number 7, Elliot Claxton off Instagram. And he has a Corsa VXR. Oh my God, that's ridiculously filthy. He removed his wiper, and I know I've removed wipers in the past, but I do think it's a stupid mod. It just is. You've got a sticker on your back window. Again, that's not a mod. Can't even tell where your freaking exhaust is. It just looks like there's a hole in your bumper and you're missing your tailpipe completely. What the frick are you doing? Why is it so bloody dirty? What's the spec? What's the spec? You said it's 231.8 brake horsepower. It was really important to put the 0.8 on there. It's not forged, straight piped, pop and bang, hybrid billet turbo, and an air-tech intercooler. So if it's not forged, it's essentially just a ticking time bomb before it drops a cylinder and it just explodes. If it's straight piped, you obviously like going to Maccadee's, picking up all the girls there. Oh wait, hang on, it's eat out to take out at the moment, isn't it? I don't know, maybe they're not there. Maybe you have to go down on a Monday to Wednesday now. You're not going to get your normal people there anymore. Pop and bang is the worst thing in the world. If your car cannot naturally make a bang, let's not alter the ECUs to make it bang. There is no benefit of making your car bang other than just to piss everyone else off. Bad lad. My Supra does bang, but when it wants, and when it wants to do it, and it does do it, I get all excited and all giddy inside. And when I used to modify cars when I was younger, if my car made one bang in 100 miles, a little boo, I'd be like, oh my God, did you hear it, did you hear it? But now you've got freaking cars like this and Fiestas and all you can hear is pop, 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 as you're going up and down the bloody street, and it's bloody annoying, and I don't like it, and maybe I'm getting old. Let's go to our next picture. Oh, obviously you love the front end of your car, don't you? I'm going to show you my car, but I'm going to put it miles away. Oh look, it looks like it's outside of a school. You're waiting for kids to pick up or what? What the freak is that building? What? Oh, what's the bloody stupid vents? Can't see, car's too far away. So I think you've got some stupid vents and you're outside of school waiting with your pop and bang ready to pick someone up. Not good, saying a lot about it here. Oh wait, we're still in front of a school, but we're back at the rear end again. And your car's still dirty. Clean your car. How hard is it? And take your pictures landscape, because I don't like that at all. Next one. Oh, good God. Next one. This guy called John on Instagram, he ripped his car that much, sending it to me, that I don't even think I need to roast it. But I'm going to give it a go. So this is his first picture. And the first thing I want to point out is he asked me to blank out his number plate, which is fine. I have no issue to do that. So the first thing I want to know, he put to blank out the number plate. So let me give you a bit of a reading of what he put. So he has a Volvo something, because he never actually told me what it is, but I think it's a C30 or whatever they are. It is a 1.8 NA, described as a shitbox. It has 18-inch wheels. He says it's slow as fuck. Can easily kidnap people in the boot since there's no inside release. I would like to know what made you find this out, that there's no inside release, because that's bloody ridiculous. Apparently people think it's an ex-cop car, and it's apparently hard to believe that it's 16-year-old. Unlike the kids that you've kidnapped and put into the back of your car because they can't get out. It's hard to believe that they're even 16 years old. Let's go to your next picture. So the car's that ugly that the first picture's half covered up by another car. The second picture's got a good chunk of it missing. And then we go to your last picture and you sent it in the dark. So your car's that ugly that you can't even take me a shot from further away and I can only see it in the dark. And you've got your fog lights on, and I bet it's not foggy. Because it's just not going to be foggy. Oh my God, this is just ridiculous. So I've got to rip your car, even though we've already ripped it. It's a Volvo. There's normally old people car. And it's pretty ugly, isn't it? I mean, why, if you're young, John, why have you even got a Volvo? I can't get my head around why you know that there's no inside boot release. I don't think many cars have an inside boot release, but is this something you've checked? Is this what you checked from kidnapping? I don't know. What are you doing? Oh, what you done to your front bumper? It looks like it's all smashed as well at the bottom. So yeah, across the bottom, underneath the bottom grille, it's all bent and smashed. So not only do you kidnap people, you do hit and runs. You know what's going off? No wonder you wanted me to blank your plate at that. Hit and runs, kidnapping people. Not good. It's going to move on to the next one. So coming up at number 9, we have Dylan Hutchinson, which has sent me the pictures of a Mercedes A250. Now I want to point out that he does say that this Mercedes A250 is his stepdad's. So this guy is that worried about his car being roasted that he sends his stepdad's car to be roasted instead. And the first thing I'm going to point out is there's a sticker on that bloody back window, and stickers are not modifications. Get it off. The car looks so much better without stickers. This is coming from me, and I have stickers. But it did look better without stickers. They just do. I do mine for advertising. You've done that because you've cleaned your car. Get your stickers off. I don't care what stickers they are, get them off. You say it's 218 horsepower. It has a mega 2-litre engine, and it is very quick. It is your stepdad's because you're too embarrassed to share your own car. There are stickers on it, but let's be honest, it's quite a boring looking car. I mean, Mercedes had some design flair obviously when they did this for the Germans. Oh, we're going to put the red line on the bottom and make it look really sporty. That's my really bad German accent. It doesn't sound German. But yes, they put the red line across the bottom, which is almost like an homage to the Golfs that have the red in all the GTIs. I don't get why they would do it. Was there red on the back? Yeah, there's red on the bottom of that bumper as well. Looks completely daft, looks completely silly. Don't like it at all. And I don't get the point of the grille with all like the freaking all the fingers that's all freaking like this. I don't like that at all. That's what that grille looks like to me. It's like it's an octopus. Was it supposed to be like an optical illusion? I don't know. Either way, I think it looks hideous. And then we'll go to your last photo, which is essentially the same as a photo before, just darker. I'm glad to see that you don't have wind deflectors on your car, so that is not a bad thing. So, you know, there's a thumb up there for no wind deflectors. And then last but not least, we are going to go on to Kassam's A5. He sent that to me on Instagram, and it is a Audi A5 Sportback S-Line Black Edition. It's a car that's got that much information in its name that there's no other information needed apparently. So it's a 2-litre TDI, 170 horsepower. It looks like it's in Nardo grey to me, and I hate Nardo grey. Hate it. I don't know if it's been painted. I don't know if it's been wrapped. It just looks like primer. It's one of the worst colours out there. Nah, I don't like it. And what makes it a black edition? Is it because it's got black mirrors? I don't know. I don't really get what's special about it. But I do like it because it looks like Nardo, and I don't like it at all. Then wheels. Look at the tyres. The tyres look that thin that if you hit a pothole, you smash an alloy. Maybe they don't have potholes in that country because it's not in the UK. Me, I don't really like that. And you got yellow brake calipers. So you're in a Nardo grey looking car with black bits and yellow brake calipers. I mean, what? Everyone knows that if you paint a brake caliper, you gain like 5 horsepower, but no. I do not like that. Go to your next picture. That's not any better, I will admit. The wheels are very, very thin, and them tyres are very, very thin. I'm really not a fan of that at all. You don't have wind deflectors, which is good, but you have a horrible filter on and it makes your car look worse. And last but not least, oh wow, look at that scenery. That scenery is so much better looking than the car. I don't know where that is, but that's very nice. Look at that big sky, it's a huge long flat cloud. That is better looking than your car, I will admit. But you was brave enough to send it in, just like all the other guys were brave enough to send in their car as well. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of a roast. It's a nice 30-minute long video by the time I wrap this up. I'm sure I can get worse as time goes on. If you think you're brave enough, by all means drop me a bit of spec of your car and a couple of pictures of your car, and I will do exactly what I did with this, but in another video. And if you're lucky enough, I'll get to pick you and I'll roast your car. Some of these cars I like, and I find it really hard to do something and roast a car that I really like. But I've tried my best, but it all depends on what daft silly mods that you've done. I mean, if we go back to the beginning, if you go all the way back to the beginning, look at the guy who had a freaking grab handle as a spoiler. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Like I said, send in pictures and spec if you want to be featured in the next video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video very soon, guys. Make sure you take care, stay humble, and I'll see you soon. Ciao!